Hey guys, it's Kimberly. I know it's a little bit after 9 o'clock, so I apologize. But you know how life can get sometimes, and you're not able to get here exactly when you say you're going to. But I promise you a new wonderful tip. Remember, I told you I'm going to come at you every Friday with just some cool information. And today is all about oil pulling. What is oil pulling, right? You know, you guys are like, oh my gosh. All right, so oil pulling is about using coconut oil, sesame seed oil, other things that you put in your mouth and swish. So we're going to talk about some of the benefits and then what I do. And you know, I don't like to give you too much because then you're like, oh look, I can't watch a 10-minute video. So I'm going to hit the highlights. And I wrote notes so that I didn't go all over the place. So oil pulling can help cure tooth decay. It can kill bad breath. It heals bleeding gums. It can prevent heart disease. Bacteria in the mouth, people don't realize this, that decaying teeth, cavities, plaques, psoriasis, recession of the gums, that kind of stuff. All of those things can actually damage your heart. So I tell people, take care of your mouth. Last week was all about tongue scraping, and today is about oil pulling because the bacteria in your mouth gets into your bloodstream, and that can affect your heart. It can affect all your other organs and systems as well. So you guys make sure that you take care of your oral health. So remember what I said, it can help prevent heart disease. It reduces inflammation in the body. Once again, bacteria in the bloodstream can really increase your chances of inflammation. And inflammation is the source of all disease. So when your body is inflamed, it actually creates, and I would also tell you that most diseases come from a mineral deficiency. And the same thing with your mouth, like a lot of times receding gums is actually a deficiency in calcium. It's basically like osteoporosis of the mouth. All right, now I'm giving too much information. We'll have to do a whole session on that one day. But reducing inflammation. Also, it helps to boost the immune system, and it soothes a dry throat. It also whitens your teeth. You don't have to put all of those harmful chemicals on there. So oil pulling every morning. It heals cracked lips. So a lot of times, sometimes people get cracks in the corners of their mouth or on their lips. You can put coconut oil, those kinds of things on the lips. It improves acne. Now you're like, how in the heck can putting some oil in my mouth and drawing out the bacteria help that? Well, remember, everything starts in the mouth as far as bacteria is concerned, right? So if you're swallowing this bacteria, it gets into the blood system, and acne is just a way in which our body is trying to cleanse from a chemical or a toxic overload. So think about that. It also helps to strengthen the gums, and it prevents cavities. Yes, prevents cavities. This modern day brushing our teeth really only started with like bristles, only started in the 1930s. Before then, in Ayurvedic practices, which in India and Africa, they would use sometimes sticks and chew on them, but they would also use this oil pulling, which would cleanse the mouth and pull the bacteria out and protect the teeth. So some of the things also in our diets contribute to a lot of tooth decay, which we didn't have before. And those things were our sugars. We eat a lot of processed sugar. Remember back in the day, they had to actually go to get honey was not like, let me go to the jar. It was, let me risk life and limb and go into a honeycomb. And fruit was only available certain parts of the season when you wanted to put on the pounds so that you could make it through the winter. Once again, getting into too much information. But just know that that's one of the things that's going on. The one thing as well that this can do is it can balance your hormones. It can kill candida. It can improve digestion. You can moisturize your skin. It can reduce cellulite within the body. It can decrease wrinkles and age spots, balance blood sugar. This is what coconut oil can do. That's what I'm going into. It can improve energy. It can improve Alzheimer's. It can increase, the HDL, which is the good cholesterol, and it can lower the LDL, and it can burn fat. So that's why I use coconut oil over like sesame seed or something else. And now here's what I'm going to show you, my fun little tip, and then we're going to end it out for the day, is that you have this right here. And I always use little mason jars. Dre, I see you. I'm not a dentist, no. Too funny. But what you do is you use a little mason jar and you get a spoon. And a lot of times I'll just literally put a whole huge heap in there, just like this, and some more, because I like to make mine so that I don't have to go into my big coconut jar every day. So I'm put it together in here, one more, and this will last me for almost a week. So I fill the jar, but then my little secret is I like to infuse mine with either some thieves, which we'll talk about the properties of thieves maybe next week or another day. But this stuff is amazing for your just overall immune system and supporting that. And then also great for dental health. I brush with Thieves toothpaste and mouthwash, swish with that. And then also sometimes I will do peppermint infused, which is great because it gives the mouth a clean feel as well. But today I'm going to do Thieves. And I'm going to take it off, and I'm going to put about 5 drops into my coconut oil. See if I can get it. I'm almost at the end of my Thieves. So I might be doing peppermint today. Let's see. Yep, I'm going to do peppermint because I am almost at the end. But these are ones that you can actually ingest of essential oils. So come on, peppermint. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there it is. And then what I end up doing is I take the same spoon and I just kind of start stirring it around until it gets really incorporated in there. And that's it. And then I take a teaspoon or a heaping teaspoon, and I put it underneath my tongue. If you put it on the top of your tongue, you may gag. Underneath the tongue, let it kind of sit and melt, and then I swish for about 10 to 20 minutes every morning. Spit it out in the trash can so don't clog up your drains. And voila, brush your teeth, mouthwash, and you are good. So that's it. I'm not going to hold you guys long. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Reginald. Miyako, and I think I saw Dre in there. You guys, I appreciate you dropping in. Share the information with friends. Like I said, this is all about oil pulling with coconut oil. And once again, you can do it with other oils as well. But I told you the reason why I used coconut oil. So until next week, I hope this tip helped. And I'll see you later. Peace and blessings. And remember to do all things with joy. Everybody good? Hey, Sarah, I just saw you. Bye, Miyako. Kisses. All right, I'll check you guys later. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Enjoy the holiday. Eat some healthy but good food. All right, talk to you later. Peace.